push-ups, etc., etc. All right, here we go. Yoga first, then steady. Shh. There. All right. All right. Let's begin. Hey there, Maui. Boom. All right. Hey Siri, set a 1 minute timer. Hey Siri, set a 1 minute timer.
1 minute, counting down.
All right, here we go. Down like this. I'm gonna do 1 minute stretches here. I'm gonna do 30 minutes of yoga and then study for the rest of the time. There's like 4 hornets above me right there, so I have to spray them later.
Exercise.
Whoa, easy, easy. Gotta put out a fake hive. Gotta wait till that timer goes off. Boom. There we go. Yep, definitely enough. Oh, that's better. There we go, get some yoga in. Oh, 45 minutes, hell yeah. Let's go. I don't know if I'll do 45 minutes, but I put it in there because between the yoga and the studying, but I'm gonna do it as long as I can because need a good recovery day because I'm running 3 times a week now, training for half marathon. I'm gonna show you guys all my training. My mobility days. So today's a mobility focused day. Did a 30-minute dog walk earlier. I track it all on my Apple Watch. So it is all trackable. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I do a combination of day in the lifestyle vlogs, study with me, meditate with me, work out with me, meal prep. Like lunch with me is on work days. So finishing up vacation for the week. Got 1 more day off tomorrow and then start back up work again next week on Monday. All right. I do the wrists. This is an active mobility day. Still doing, right? Dog walk, stretching. Did a little Halo Infinite yesterday. Yeah, I for sure got to kill that. There's definitely a hornet's nest nearby. There's hornets. Goddamn pests. And hit that notification button as well for when I go live. And subscribe if you like this kind of content. Mind, body, and soul optimization. It's a nice muggy 18 or 19 degrees Celsius, so 80 something Fahrenheit, 85 Fahrenheit, around there. Boom. All right. Now we're gonna do a little cat cow. Boom. This is like my own stretching routine. I've just memorized stretches from YouTube and then doing other workouts. Just makes me feel the most recovered. All right, so now it's gonna do I'm gonna do child's pose, but palms to the sky like so. Just stretch out the lats. Boom, boom. Here we go. And all my stretches are 1 minute. If you can't do that long, you can do 20 to 30 seconds. It's still very, very good. And then stretching outside to get some nice sun. Even though it's not completely blue sky, still very beneficial. And then just breathe into it. Yo, what's going on? Yashmore, welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Doing a little mobility focus recovery day today. There. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys hamstring stretch, like so. I'll see what angle I should do it from here. Hang on, probably do it from here. Yo, Victoria Stefano, welcome, welcome. Mr. Kiwi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit subscribe if you guys are new, doing some mobility. We're already a couple minutes in. I'm doing 1 minute stretches, so I'm gonna do I forget what the hell you call it, like some like this hamstring hold like this. Yeah, for the hips. I'm trying to show you guys from a different angle here. Right there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Go like this. Boom. Oh, glute bridge. That's right. Glute bridge. Sometimes I forget the name of the stretches, but very beneficial, you know? Glute bridge hold. And we're probably gonna study outside too after we're done our yoga. So about a half-hour yoga, and then I'm gonna aim for about 45 minutes or longer of studying. All right, glute bridge. I'm 8. Could you share age? Yeah, you're age 8. I am 33. Okay, now let's do this one. So it's also for your feet. So I'm just gonna boom like that. So boom, boom, just like that. Press down. Boom. Hang on. Let's actually move this a bit closer. There. Just so there's no gaps. That's better. All right. Another 1 minute stretch. If for some reason that's putting too much pressure, adjust it. You can always do it back to this with foot flexed. Right now I'm doing foot pressed. And then I'm gonna do a calf stretch after this. Because I'm getting back into running, the calves really get worked. So I gotta work on those too. Yeah, oh yeah. Stretch out those tops of the feet. Who's your favorite YouTuber so I can make a video about them? Oh, cool. Yeah. Favorite YouTuber is, I'm like in the fitness and like fitness motivation niche or mindset niche. God, if I was to put it down to one, I really like podcasts too. But for day in the life type stuff and fitness, probably like, who did I watch? I watched Kino Body a lot. I used to watch Kino Body. Greg O'Gallagher, big fitness guy. He's got like almost 1 million subs on YouTube. Across all of the social platforms, he's got quite a bit. He's Canadian as well, and I'm Canadian, so. Shush, shush. Now, let's do this. Boom. Yeah, appreciate it, Mr. Kiwi. All right, so hands behind the back, like so. Boom. Just like that. Stretch out your shoulders. I'll show you guys a standing stretch as well. I got a couple more mobility exercises we can do. It's just been almost 10 minutes of stretching, which is good. You start to really feel the effects once it's been 10 to 15 minutes or so. Palms are behind me right now. See that Pomeranian behind me? It's Maui. He likes to I use my thumbs to give him a little pet. Good boys. Good boys. And there's another move. It's called like one-legged pigeon. Hey there, Maui. Hey there. Oh, his breast stinks, but he's a cute palm. Hey there, pup. Hey there. This is, what is all that? Is that fluff? Yeah. This is Milo. This is Maui, and that's Pino over there. Hang on. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys my next stretch. So now, time to do one-legged pigeon. So go like this, and then boom. That's it. Hang on. There we go. There we go, that's it. So one-legged pigeon's kind of like stretching out the hip. So right hip comes forward, and then you kind of cross it. Not gonna be perfect, but you can do just like this. Stretch out the back, the forearms, or you can go this like this, forearms down, head down, to really feel that stretch in the hip. Hey, Neat, welcome back. How you doing? That's awesome. Belk for another stream. Yeah, I'm doing some little yoga here. Pomeranians are here. I shouldn't be awake now. Yeah, you're probably so tired. Oh. Got the Pomeranians here. Yeah. All right. Now let's do the other one. Ready? All right, here we go. Shush. Oh, that's it. Oh. Let's see what's going on here. You're blocking my stream. Blocking my stream, Maui. There we go. Doggo's so cute. All right, so now we got left hip forward, or left foot forward, crossed, for a one-legged pigeon on the other side now. Watching my in-laws' dogs again. Oh. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Everyone like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. I go live daily. Most of the time, breakfast time. So usually 7 or 8 a.m. Pacific, depending on if I'm going to work or not. And then I will try and stream 2 to 3 times a day. Hey, Aline Sarkis, welcome. Harmoody, yeah, I remember you. Welcome back. Butterfly is me. Welcome, welcome. Again, hit subscribe if you're new. We go live daily for workouts like this. I'm doing a little mobility, recovery day workout. Meals, study with me, meditate with me. We're gonna be studying after this for my course. We're gonna register for my exam to write that. So I'm gonna give myself 1 to 2 weeks to study. And then I'm gonna write that thing and pass. And the exam is for mutual funds to get back into banking. All right, so we've done one-legged pigeon, both sides. Now we're gonna do a little, oh God, that's blinding. Okay, now we're gonna do, boom, a little, like this. Gonna do some, whatchamacallit, like quad stretch, hip stretch for the lunge. From Canada, yeah. Do you ever do workout like lower and upper body? Yes. I normally do total body workouts. You can look back at all my lives After this live, I'll post my workout live playlist. I have tons of playlists. I have a manifestation playlist, which I'll post after this. I might even separate out my studying playlist, like when I'm studying for courses and stuff like that. I think that'd be a cool one. But yeah, from Canada, and yeah, I have tons of workout content, YouTube shorts and as lives. Lots of kettlebells. I've been training with kettlebells a lot lately, just because of for the sake of time. When you're tight on time, 20 to 30 minutes, boom, I'm done. And dumbbells too. So nice. It's already been ouch. It's already been 15 minutes. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, just really get a good stretch. Might do some heavy bag after as well, but focus today is on mobility and recovery, but active recovery, like walk, yoga, light movements, because I ran 3 times last week, but doing weights 3 times this week as well, 3 to 4 times. Probably do weights tomorrow. Bye, Alex. I'm going to bed. Sleep now. If I stay up more late, I probably won't wake up. Oh God, yeah. Go to sleep, Neat. Appreciate being here. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you sharing the lives and asking people to subscribe. And appreciate being a moderator. All right, let's look up some other ones here. Oh, here we go. I have better. Hang on. All right, now we're gonna go like this. So I'm gonna go like this. This opens up the chest, the shoulders. They're called no monies. External shoulder rotation. I was playing golf a week ago, and my left shoulder, because it's my lead arm for golf swing, when I'm doing my follow through, it gets really sore. Even when I follow through and I hit the ball first for golf, I definitely gets worn out and sore. So doing exercise like these, external shoulder rotation, helps you to recover faster in between workouts, in between golf. I think I might start doing swimming too as another active recovery workout. And another one is called, I'll put you guys up here. Yeah, doing lots of, is it hot in Canada? Hey, Michael Stevens Jr., yes it is. It's pretty warm, 18 degrees Celsius, so probably 80, I'm guessing 80 Fahrenheit, around there. Yeah, take care, Neat. Yep. All right, now let's do some of these. Boom. Tricep stretch. That's it. And then we'll do some calf stretch. Show you guys that. Let me know if you're a gamer in the chat. Got to start doing some gaming on Xbox Series S. I played Halo Infinite last night with my buddy for an hour 15. Well done, y'all. You're all tuning in for 45 minutes. That's awesome. We want to get a good stretch, good recovery today. You there, Milo? There he is. Just checking on the dogs. Make sure everyone's good. Okay, switch. Might have to put on some sunscreen here momentarily. It's getting quite warm. Oh yeah, shoulder. This is for triceps. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick swig of water here. It's pretty muggy out here. And then I'll show you guys my like hamstring stretch and calf stretch. Using this as a tripod. Look at these little buggers. There's freaking little hornets right there. They're going inside our soffits. It's driving me insane. Yeah. Get out of here. Son of a guns. They're super territorial. What I gotta do is I gotta go and get that fake hive and put it out. Okay. Let's do the calf stretch, shall we? So basically what I do for the calf stretch, I'll put it against a wall or something like that. In this case, let's just go like this. So one foot's planted, the other foot's flexed. Boom, and then we hold that for 60 seconds. There we go. Shush! Pino, come here. Dogs are going crazy. Shush! Doing a little calf stretcher here for a minute per side. Shh! So let's put it against here. That's better. There. There we go. Calf stretch. Feels good. Yeah. I was accidentally flexing my glute muscle too much. Just stretch out the calf. How hot is it in Washington there, Michael? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Boom, other foot. Boom. Bring yourself closer. There. Boom. Nice, we're already at 22 minutes of stretching. Love it. I rarely get in this much stretching, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna have to do more and more of it as we get closer to my half marathon that me and my buddy are training for. So that, signed up for a half marathon, I'm gonna be doing it in October. So that's about 15 weeks out. So that's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. I think I'm gonna be doing the half marathon. So I'm gonna be showing you guys my recovery days, my workout days, how I'm eating, all of it. Sleep schedule, how I'm fitting everything in, because life gets busy. But even when life gets busy, we still stick to the plan, right? Whatever our goals are, we just adjust if we have to. The timing of it. Goal doesn't change, the timing of it may. Or like when we do things, when we organize our day. Because sometimes the day doesn't go according to plan. So what do? We adjust, we adapt. Boom, calf stretch, done. Both feet. All right. Oh, I got another good one. I like doing this one. This is like a side lunge stretch. So basically, I'll show you guys in just a sec. Hang on. So I'll put this down here. So side lunge is like this. I'll show you guys. Boom. So one leg goes out, so right leg's out. Left foot planted, or left knee planted. Boom. Stretching out that. Holy, it's getting warm. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put on some, we're gonna study out here. I'm gonna have to put up the umbrella. Yo, Princess, welcome back. Princess Aisha. Welcome. Doing a big yoga session. We're 24 minutes into yoga. So, and we're gonna be doing some studying for my mutual funds course right after. So, stay tuned. I'm gonna have to get on some sunscreen. It's really warm out here. And we'll do a nice Pomodoro, like 30 minute chunks, chunked out studying. Doing some side lunge stretch right now. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being here. Me and my wife had a nice week off together. She's back to work Tuesday from vacation. I'm back to work on Monday. So we're just trying to enjoy our last couple days off. Okay, right knee down, left leg out, extended. There we go, boom. Well, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see very well because it's very bright, but about there. There we go. Again, I'm doing 1 minute stretches because that's what works for me. You can do what works for you. Normally, if you're just start stretching for the first time, you want to do like 15 to 30 seconds or 20 to 30 seconds. But if you can't do that, again, start small. 15 seconds to 20 seconds still will work, because this is good to do on your off workout days or after you work out. For preparing to train, that's different. That's dynamic. This is static stretching. This is for off workout days or after workouts. Static stretching. It's a little bit different how you do it before or after training. This is after training stretching or designated mobility days. All right. Feels good. Okay. Now we're gonna do like a frog stretch, it's called. So like this, feet together. Oop. Like that. There. And then bam. Oh yeah. Probably gonna have to put on some sunscreen because it is getting smoking hot out here. Like this, it's supposed to get up to 23 Celsius today. And yeah, it's feeling like it's getting hot. Dogs probably need some water in a minute. Hey there, Maui. You know. Maui's peeing again, holy. Good boy. I'll do another hamstring stretch in a minute. I'm going to start doing a push-up challenge again on lives. So stay tuned for that. Probably going to start doing that like today. Because I was doing it. Frick, that's a huge hornet. I was doing the push-up challenge on YouTube Shorts, but I would rather do it on lives. Just because it's public accountability, and then I don't have to do any editing. Because that's what takes time, is the editing. So. All right, let's do a hamstring stretch now. Very nice. All right, here we go. Quick hamstring stretch, and then we'll probably have to go inside for... Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can. Very bright. We've already done... We're 27 minutes in to our stretching. This will make us about 28 minutes, so maybe we'll do 30 minutes, quick break, and get sunscreen on and all that, and then we'll do another 15 minutes or so. Oh God, this feels good. Already did some meditation this morning, streamed that for 30 minutes, so very optimized Saturday. Feels like a Sunday today. Feeling very optimized. Stretch out those hamstrings. That feels good. All right. All right. I need some sunscreen. Oh, I need some sunscreen. 20 minutes, I got 2 times. Jesus. Yikes. Yeah, careful. It's very easy to do when it's this hot. It's way hotter in Toronto right now, I bet. But BC is, it's warm, but it's, let's go. You guys ready to go inside? All right. Holy, so many hornets. Jesus. Okay, ready? Okay. All right. Jeez Louise. All right. Hang on. Whew. Always got to get on some sunscreen here. I'm gonna have to spray those hornets. There's like 5 hornets. There's gotta be a nest right there. It's going into our soffits. Boom. Hang on, quick rest. Holy moly. Yeah, I'll try and get some studying done outside. Yo, what's going on? Kaylin Crickmore, welcome. Hang on. I'm gonna get on some sunscreen. Doing good, doing good. We're 30 minutes into yoga right now. I got a few more stretches I'm gonna do to get us up to another 15 minutes. Don't want to do just a really good stretch today. And then we're gonna do some studying. So, before we do that though, I burnt myself. Need sunscreen. Because it's hot. Oh, studying? Yeah, I'm studying mutual funds course to get back into banking. So I finished my course reading. It was like 440 pages. It took me 3 months. Took a little while to get all the reading done. And there was quizzes and stuff, so I got to do some quizzes for chapters 10 to 13 and onward. I did the previous quizzes, and then I'm going to redo those over and over and over again. No, LOL, shower the face care. You got a lot of homework? Yeah, I'll show you how I do it for studying. You got to break it up into little chunks. Otherwise, it is easy to get overwhelmed. Okay. But yeah, if you're new here, hit subscribe. We go live daily for workouts, meals, study with me, meditate with me. There we go. All right. This should do us over. Gotta do my feet too because I'm not wearing socks. So let's do the feet. Tops of the feet will get burnt as well, depending on how long you are in the sun. All right, here we go. There. To do 6 booklets for English and all are 129 pages long. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot of homework. A lot of homework. Oh God. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's do this. All right. There. Okay. Happy studying, yeah, 100%. All right. Okay. Gonna get the laptop. But first, we're gonna finish our yoga. I don't want to leave the laptop out in the sun. So let's finish our little stretching. Damn. And for math, I have 3 booklets and are 211 pages long, but I love math, so sweet. Basically, this mutual funds is all formulas and math, so I like math as well. It will take me a bit of time to get back into it, to memorize the formulas and all that for the exam, but I'm confident that I can do it. I've done it. I've written this exam 3 times before and passed every time on the first try, so. Yeah. Yeah, Chris. Gonna be doing run training on Monday. So stay tuned. Okay. I need a tripod for you guys. Hang on. Yeah, it's warm out there. For music, all I have to do is practice my new piece. So it's easy. Oh, and you're grade 5? Nice. All right. Here we go. That was our quick little break. Now let's do this one. Boom. It's great. Rissa? Karami, welcome. All right, here we go. Resume. Okay. Hey Siri, set a 1-minute timer.
Workout resumed.
Hey Siri, set a 1-minute timer. There. Okay. So now we're gonna go like this. Boom. Boom. Stretch out the legs. This is good for stretching out the hips, the groins. Especially when you're running, you're weightlifting, you're doing HIIT training, it's taxing on the joints, so you want to make sure you're doing everything you can to recover. Good. Again, I do 1 minute stretches. Works well. This is like doing the splits almost. There you go. All right. But I have to do it all by the end of next week. Otherwise, I have C3 all day. 1 more week of school before the summer. Nice. All right, and then we're gonna do this. So like one leg, right leg extended, left leg in, and then boom, like this. I'm gonna try and stretch for that leg. So stretching out the calf, shin, glute. Nice, we're at 36 minutes, another 10 minutes. We're gonna call it there for stretching. And 6 weeks off, that's gonna be great, Caitlin. 6 weeks off, gotta love it. All right, switch. Leg extended. Boom. Bring the bum in. Boom. Again, just reach as far as you can. I've passed all of my mock exams. Now all I have left is my GCSEs. Nice. Why? Huh? Why is a... Huh? Yeah. Why is 10 years watching? I don't know. I always say these lives aren't for kids, but I think people lie about their age getting into the live, so I don't know how it works on YouTube's end, but I don't know. Okay. That feels good. 38 minutes, 7 more minutes. What was your fave subject in school? PE, athletics. I loved athletics. I loved running. I loved soccer, basketball, lacrosse. Okay, now let's do this. Switch. Yeah. Exercise. Here we go. So doing the twist. It's like the torso, seated torso twist. All right, switch, other side. Take care, be safe, sending hugs and loves. I loved watching. I will be on tomorrow, appreciate it. I got injured in relay, no. Drama. Drama what? You're the guy who was eating chili like a month ago. That's right, Sophie Ashton, that's right. Yep, 100%. Yeah. Yep, 100%. Appreciate you being here. All right, we're doing some yoga and then we're doing steady. I like my chili for lunch. That's right. Boom. We're so close. 5 more minutes. Take care, Chris. I know it's already 5 o'clock your time, so take care. All right, let's do prone cobra to downward facing dog. Here we go. So we're gonna go like this. Just like this, so. Like that. Oh. Those are intense. Prone cobra to downward dog. That's better. Why? There we go. Boom. Oh. All right. Like 2 more stretches and then we done. Yeah. It's another one I should do. Let's do. What's that? All right. We'll do a quick stretch again. Shoulders, triceps. Yeah, I know. Gotta get younger viewers in here, Chris, so be wary of that. I don't want a smoking emoji in here. I'm trying to promote health and wellness. One more stretch and then that'll do it. That's 45 minutes of yoga for you. And then we'll dive right into studying after this. Switching. Boom. Left arm, drop the shoulder down, nice and relaxed. Use your breath. See how my shoulder drops down a little bit? Last stretch. And again, if you're new here, hit subscribe. We go live daily for lunch with me, meal prep, workouts, study with me, meditate with me. A day in the life. Style vlogs. Boom. 45 minutes, Mindset fam. Check it. Hell to the yeah. Oh, hang on. Close that out. Boom. All right. Now, yoga's done. Boop. I will bring out the laptop and set you out here. There. Bring on the yoga mat. That felt great. I've done 45 minutes of stretching and forevs. Hang on. We're gonna go get the... Shush! We're gonna go get the lappity top. I think I just gotta switch over to the laundry. The laundry! Okay. Nice. Yeah. Had to wash my Vegas hat because it was littered in sweat. So I'm gonna air dry that. And everything else can go in here. Alright. Lights. I guess that's not very much. Yeah, no, we'll wait. We'll wait. Not a ton of white. Okay. Go that lint. There. Okay. Ooh. There. There. Alright. We just finished up popping that in the dryer. And me and my wife already had lunch. We already had breakfast. Made us protein smoothies for breakfast, like I showed you guys earlier. And then we had chicken salad for lunch. So I'm just gonna hydrate a little bit more. Where'd I put the water bottle? Did I leave it out there? I already forget where I put the water bottle. I think I left it in the laundry. Oh yeah, laundry room. Got it. Fill that up. Let's rehydrate. And then we'll get ready to study. Oh. Now let's do another poll for study. Shush! Shush! My wife's out shopping right now, so I'm trying to shop or study until she's done shopping. Might need my sweater to go out there because it's getting windy all of a sudden. It was just really muggy a minute ago, but oh, she's coming already. Oh no, never mind. No, she's not. Not home yet. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Hey, Rabia, welcome. Fancy seeing you here. Long time, long time. Right on. Well, we're gonna be doing a little study set, so you're tuned in to the right time. We just finished 45 minutes of yoga. It's a mobility focused day. And I'm gonna do a little study with me. Steady. All right. I'm gonna do stay as long as you want, but I'm gonna do, my goal is to do 2 30-minute blocks or 45-minute block until my wife gets back from shopping. We did 45 minutes of yoga. Yo, what's going on, Jeremy? Jeremy Graham, welcome. Hit subscribe if you're new, Jeremy. We go live daily for study with me, workout with me. Most recently, I'm gonna start training for a half marathon, which is gonna be during Canadian Thanksgiving on a Sunday, starting at 8:30 a.m. So October 11th, 2026. So we got about 15 weeks to study. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, it's gonna take me about an hour to do this quiz that I'm about to do. So I'll be right back, and then we're gonna begin. All right, let's get the laptop. Get the laptop, and I'll get the placemat. Bingo, bango, bongo. Set you guys up here. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. There. Oh, where's your dog? I'm gonna bring him out in just a sec. Just putting this up for now, just in case it gets sunny again or windy. There. There. Hell yeah. All right. Let's do this. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right. I find switching the environments up makes a big difference for studying. Hang on. I always like to put on night shift mode. I like it when the screen's dark. Okay. Let's go like this. Number one, let's book our exam. I'm gonna get my schedule for work. Hang on. What land you in? What land you in? Canada. Book exam. Here we go. Remote proctoring. Here you go. Time zone, Pacific. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it on July 25th. That gives us 2 weeks to study. If I can do it earlier, I'll do it earlier. Nothing? So, or the 16th. July 16th. Let's try that. That gives us, yeah. Yep. July 16th. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 days. That should work. Oh, nice. Okay. So they got July 16th. Lots of different times. Okay. Just quickly check again. Anything for the 26th? Okay. Okay. So 5:30. It's on the Sunday though. 5:30. That'll give me till 8:30 p.m. on the 26th. Or I can do the 16th. Or I can do the 16th. What do you guys think? Book for the 16th or the 26th? 16th is a 12-bit. 1, 2, including today. 1. So 1, 2. Oh yeah, full day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. I guess 12 days. That's basically 2 weeks of studying almost. Yeah. Or till the 26th. I think 26 would be too long. I want to do it while it's fairly fresh. So let's try the 16th again. Yeah. Just want to see what the times are. Yeah, 1300 is okay. Is 1 p.m. 9:15. Yeah. 9:15. Let's do that. 9:15 on the 16th. I just gotta check my calendar. Yo, 2702 Chris, welcome. Just booking our exam. Hold on. All right. So 16th, 9:15. There we go. Let's do that. 16th at 9:15. July 16th. There. I'm just gonna check my email now. See if I got an email. I'm just gonna take a quick picture of this. Hang on. Doing great, Chris. Just booked our exam. Boom. For mutual funds. July 16th at 9:15 a.m. Pacific. Stoked. And now we're gonna start studying for it. We've got 12 days approximately. I'm just gonna take a quick picture of this. Happy to have you here. Let's get right into studying. All right. Yep. Okay. Now, we want to go to access online courses. Just getting the online textbook here. There. So we got our online textbook. Boom. Now let's do our course page. Excellent. So we got 1, 2, 3 more quizzes because I was trying to finish chapters 10 to 13 for the quiz. So let's do that again. So this is the quiz that we were trying to get done last time, but we just couldn't finish it. Understanding mutual funds and managed products. The modern mutual fund, conservative mutual funds, riskier mutual funds, and alternative managed products. Chapter 10 to 13. So we're going to practice that quiz. We're going to refer to the textbook, and then once we've done these quizzes, then I'm going to go back to these questions, summary questions at the end of each chapter, and turn them into flashcards and practice the formulas and all that, because I believe I need a scientific calculator, which is the tricky part. Here we go. And this is 40 questions. Yeah. Okay. Identify who is responsible for the taxes on dividend income. The unit holder. Yeah. Select the entity that is ultimately responsible for the activities of the mutual fund trust. Who is responsible? Declaration of trust or the trust deed. Select the entity that is ultimately responsible for the activities of the mutual fund trust. Yeah. Yeah. The trustee has the ultimate responsibility of the activities of the mutual fund trust. Identify the organization responsible for maintaining records of the owners of mutual fund units. The records of the owners. Oh, yeah. records of the owners of mutual fund units and shares. Believe it's the maintaining records fund manager. Identify organization responsible for maintaining records. Let's see. Yeah. No. Fund manager's day-to-day supervision. Yeah. Yeah. Custodian. Custodian also serves as the fund registrar or transfer agent, maintaining records. Registrar or transfer agent. Registrar. There we go. Identify the organization responsible for regulating mutual funds. Canada. Regulating mutual funds in Canada. CIRO, or the Provincial Securities Commission, yeah. To form the Canadian Investment Regulatory Organization. Is the self-regulatory organization oversees the trading activity of all investment dealers and mutual fund dealers. Okay. Had to discuss grocery shopping with my wife there. All right. And I had to schedule the exam. So let's go back to our quiz. I was getting into flow state there. Hang on. I usually get to half the quiz done because it's like 40 questions because it's chapter 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's why it's so much. 4 chapters, you know. All right, here we go. Oh, this one. I always get stumped on this one. Identify the organization responsible for regulating mutual funds in Canada. Regulating mutual funds in Canada. Federal and provincial as the self-regulatory organization. There are several pieces of legislation such as the Community Protection Act, the Criminal Code, the Bank Act, and the Canada Business Corporations Act. This provincial dealt with in each province's Securities Act and is the responsibility of each province's security administrator. Of your content. I'm actually like a fan of your content. Hey, Chris, really appreciate it. I got tons of content. I got 1,300 videos, including my lives. And I'm really working towards this because finance is actually my background. Even though I love content creation, this is what I want to do eventually full time. It's going to take time to monetize it. But I like to show you guys the behind the scenes and the lives of how I train, how I eat, how I live day to day, like day in the life. Because people want to see that, right? People want to be a fly in the wall, be like, yo, what is Alex? How does he train? How does he eat? How does he sleep? Like, what does he do to, do his thing? So, and I love that. I'm a huge fan of live. I don't watch too many lives myself, but I do watch, like my favorite creators, like, God, there's like so many. Christian Guzman, most of them are fitness YouTubers. Rob Lipset, Kino Body, all of them. Self-regulatory organization, regulating its own members. It's provincial though, self-regulatory. Canadian Investment Regulatory Organization, CIRO. Oversees the trading activity of all investment dealers. I think it's CIRO. Yeah. Because it's Canadian. Like the federal. So I'm thinking it's CIRO. Let's go with that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Identify how an open-end trust may avoid taxation on dividend income. Passes dividends to unit holders. Boom. Oh, identify how an open-end trust may avoid taxation on dividend income. Open-end trust. Let's see. Trust structure allows a fund to itself to avoid taxation. Any interest, dividends, and capital gains income net of the fund's fees, expenses, and capital losses, if passed to its unit holders each calendar year, will allow the trust to avoid being taxed on its income. So dividends are passed to the unit holder. The unit holder is me or you. Pass dividends to unit holder. There. Identify who has the ultimate responsibility for the calculation of the fund's net asset value per share. Net asset value per share. Here we go. Fund shares are redeemable on demand at the fund's current market price. Understanding the type. Yeah. Net asset value per share. Who manages it again? Yeah. Distributions. Capital gains. It's the net assets of the fund divided by the number of assets, yada, yada, yada. Who's in charge of it, though? Let's see. Registrar, distributor, fund manager. I'm pretty sure it's the fund manager. Fund managers are allowed to incorporate derivatives, blah, 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 blah. Who has a ultimate responsibility for the calculation of the fund's net asset value per share? Hey, what's going on, Jane Ho? Welcome to live. Thanks for tuning in. We are trying to find the answer to this question. I'm pretty sure it's the fund manager. I'm guessing on that one. Identify the document in which the principal investment objectives and policies of mutual fund trust are set out. Principal investment objectives. Studying mutual funds. Satisfying Life 4751. Studying mutual funds course. Canadian Securities Inc. So it's in Canada, particularly in British Columbia, because you can only be licensed per province. So it's a different license depending on the province that you reside in. And I booked my exam, so I read my entire course, like the book front to back. I'm doing all the quizzes, and once I'm done all the quizzes, then I'm going to turn those quiz questions and try and do like a mock exam to mimic the real exam. It's called the Investment Funds in Canada course. Year 6? Hi, I am 6. That's cool. Annual Information Fund. Hit subscribe if you're new here as well. We go live daily for lunch with me, workouts, study with me, meditate with me, and day in the lifestyle vlogs. Prospectus, Statement of Investment Policy, and Annual Information Fund. Prospectus. request it's greater in length. Yeah. One about annual information fund. Document in which the principal investment objectives. Yeah. I think that's this annual information fund. Fund facts. No, it's not fund facts. It would be annual information fund. I don't get it. Are you in a master or PhD program? No. This is just a course that's required for you to take to be licensed to sell mutual funds for a Canadian bank. Yeah, it's not a PhD. It's not a master's program or anything. It's specifically to get a license to sell mutual funds. Yeah. Annual information fund. I think that's a typo. Yeah, appreciate it. Booked the exam for July 16th, so I'm going to be showing you guys my studying daily. So right now doing quizzes. There's 18 chapters. So I did the quizzes as I was doing the course up till chapter 10, and now I'm doing chapter 10 to 18 quizzes. Yeah. Which one do we think it is? Annual Information Fund, Statement of Investment Policy, Declaration of Trust. Let's see what that is. Declaration of Trust. Yep, Declaration of Trust. Hey, Lizzie Wallace, welcome live. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Establishing the mutual fund trust. Yep, funds and principal investment objectives. There you go. Boom. Scott's client has asked for a recommendation. Appreciate it. Has asked for a recommendation for an investment strategy. The client regularly receives small amounts of dividends from her mutual fund that she does not need as current income. Recommend a strategy that Scott's client can use. Reinvestment of dividends into new shares. Yep. Oh my God. I'm really sorry to hear that, Lizzie. It's awful. Hopefully my content can brighten up your day, because I got lots of good content, mindset related, body focused, soul focused. Income $150,000 before fees and $110,000 after fees and expenses. Calculate the amount that the corporation should declare as dividends to mimic the flow-through status that the mutual fund trust would enjoy. Calculate the amount the corporation should declare as dividends. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Jonathan, you look like a smart guy. You've totally got this. 100%. Appreciate it. I'm stuck on this one. I forget how to do. Oh, here we go. I think I got it. Just got to find the calculation for it, the formula. There's lots of formulas. Eligible Canadian dividends are grossed up by 38% to arrive at the taxable amount of the dividend, and then the taxpayer receives a federal dividend tax credit. Yeah. Not that. Dividends from foreign corporations. Here we go. I just need an example to follow, you know? I forget this one. Whatever I get wrong, I'll just go back and review it again. Has income... I believe it's always before tax. I think it's going to go with that. Before fees. Should declare as dividends. Yeah. An investor can cancel a mutual fund purchase within 48 hours after receiving confirmation of purchase. The value of money market securities should still fluctuate with changing interest rates, but the fluctuation should be relatively small. Select the reason behind the rationale from the following. Most of the money market net assets are investments in money markets are CDIC insured, are short-term investments. According to what would be an acceptable average term to maturity, 91 days for a money market fund because they're short-term investments. How often do money market funds distribute earned income? Semi-annually. Okay, nice. We're in question 14 of 40. Hell yeah. Describe how the effective yield calculation treats the 7 days return. Hey, Ice Wallow. Ice Wallow? What? Hello, hello? Describe how effective yield calculation treats the 7-day return. Let's see. They use two yield calculations, current yield and the effective yield. The 7-day yield is calculated as follows. Right. Current yield from a money market fund is calculated as the most recent 7-day yield on the fund, adjusted to an annual rate. 7-day yield is calculated as follows. Ending net asset value divided by initial net asset value minus 1. It assumes that the returns will be distributed weekly. Money market funds assume that the net asset value per unit is usually constant. Instead report the yield currently being earned. Only their current yield, while others reported only their effective yield. Since the effective yield is always higher than the current yield, funds reporting only current yield, yeah. Will remain constant for 1 year. Earn weekly or reinvest in the fund. Found it. Yeah. are distributed weekly. Yeah, it assumes that the returns are in weekly or reinvested into the fund. Yep. So question 15 of 40. Here we go. Here we go. Select the correct statement about risk. The risk associated with conservative mutual funds. Mortgage mutual funds are considered to carry a higher risk than bond funds. Yeah. Bond funds are considered to carry higher risk than mortgage funds. Considered to carry lower risk than bond funds are considered to carry a lower risk than money market funds. Yeah. So mortgage mutual funds are considered to be higher risk than bond funds. What type of risk is primarily associated with mortgage funds? Liquidity risk, default risk, default risk. When are residential mortgages considered conventional? When they do not exceed 80% of the appraised value. Which of the following is unlikely to be found in a money market fund? 10-year provincial bonds maturing in a year. Government of Canada bonds maturing in 10 years. Yeah, nothing long-term for... Consider a money market fund with 5 million of net assets that after 7 days had assets of 5 million. What's the fund's current yield? Current yield. They use two yield calculations, current yield and the effective yield. I'm stumped, Mindset Fam. And I need a calculator. I'll let you guys go. My wife's back, but I will stream later if I want to get in another workout, some cardio.